あ、くさ。
I'm about to die because my foot is stuck. My guardian angel leaves me whispering good luck. Choo-choo, she cried. Choo-choo.
You were right, April. Timothy is a lot to handle. This kid is completely...
Completely what?
Sorry. You're probably trying to reach someone else.
I don't think so, River. I'm trying to reach you.
Noah.
Now I've heard some rumors that you're so bored, you've ended up taking up a child scavenger hunt. How desperate are you?
I'm sorry. I know you're only trying to get him out of the stand. I only solved the first part, though. I'll stop right away.
I don't think so. You will have to solve all of them. You said you only solved the first one? I will make sure to replace the next ones with something more worthy of your time.
Noah, I apologize. All right, I don't want to ruin any plans you had for Timothy, all right? So just... Don't be like this.
I'm not joking. You started this, and now you're gonna finish it.
No, I don't. All right, I have to take care of my grandfather's business. I don't have time for this.
You and your grandfather are on such a high horse you don't even see the ground. You think you're so much better than me?
I don't think I follow.
I offered to take care of your grandfather's business and he refused. Now you're here?
Noah, I've seen the traps. Have you lost your mind? I would be absolutely shocked if my grandfather hadn't refused the offer.
I use traps, so what? It hurts the animal, so what? We both kill them anyways.
What? Causing unnecessary pain to the animal is something completely different.
How is it different from when you place a wrong shot? You just let it bleed out alone because it's too hard to track down.
If I ever place such a shot, I always track the animal so that I can end its suffering.
Yeah, sure. You can lie to yourself, but not to me. Just shut up and solve the riddle. Then you'll see that you and I are not that different afterwards.
I told you, I'm not doing it.
You should. Do you remember the mystery basement in your grandfather's lodge? I have the key. I'll give it to you if you solve the riddles. And then you can preach about hunting to me.
How did you get that key?
Let's just say I was trying to steal clients from your grandfather, but I ended up with something more interesting.
What the hell, Noah?
Just solve the riddle.
Ah, so now you're not just a poacher, huh? You're also a thief. Noah! Hey! What have I gotten into?
I am safe when I stand here as I smile brightly. Because what may seem like heavy rain is just gravity to the Seine.
Are you getting nostalgic?
So you found the photo. Hardly nostalgic. It was one of the worst days of my life.
Kids break bones. It wasn't that horrible.
I don't care for broken bones, but being there alone for a few hours, screaming for help, relying on my sister and friend to come looking for me, but you never came.
I'm sorry, Noah. I was just a kid.
I know. I just want to remind you that your actions have consequences. And speaking of consequences, aren't you afraid of the disease? The fact that you're selling bad meat.
あ、やばい。
You may think you're River Almighty, but I am safe when I stand here as I smile.
Are you getting nostalgic?
So you found the photo. Hardly nostalgic. It was one of the worst days of my life.
Kids break bones. It wasn't that horrible.
I don't care for broken bones, but being there alone for a few hours, screaming for help, relying on my sister and friend to come looking for me, but you never came.
I'm sorry, Noah. I was just a kid.
I know. I just want to remind you that your actions have consequences. And speaking of consequences, aren't you afraid of the disease? The fact that you're selling bad meat to restaurants?
You know the meat I sell gets government inspection.
But are they testing it thoroughly, even for this new disease?
The disease hasn't been confirmed by any medical resources yet. I'll worry when it becomes real.
Whatever helps you sleep at night.
When did he become such a jerk?
You may think you're River Almighty, but I am safe when
あ、めっちゃ吹っ飛んだ。キャラクターの作りが結構雑っていうか、リアルじゃないな。
It's Cinnamon Sky. She is real. I have to tell Timothy. What is this supposed to mean, Noah?
Solve the last riddle. I honestly wasn't expecting you to, but congratulations.
What does my mother have to do with this?
What do you know about her?
Not much. You know neither my grandfather nor father speak of her.
That'll change here pretty quick.
Let's just stop this stupid game.
But you already finished it. Expect the key in your mailbox. Let me know what you think about me afterwards.
Dear River, I'm planning my escape. Not really, but I do imagine myself next to you in the valley, and it helps me get through some of the harder days here. I am getting better, though. Maybe in a week or two I'll be able to return back. In this comic story, I decided to draw the day that changed everything when you stopped visiting. People sometimes ask me, what went wrong with Noah? But I don't believe people can go wrong. We change, grow up with pain, some with more pain than they can handle.
Help! River! April!
And that can fester and become something darker and more dangerous.
What are you doing?
None of your concern.
I don't know what you're trying to prove, but you won't shoot shit at night. Besides the fact you can't shoot, don't have a hunting tag, and this is definitely not a legal hunting hour.
You snitch on me to Dad, and I'll never talk to you again.
At that moment, they both knew something huge would happen that night. They just didn't know exactly what. After passing several cold hours, Noah finally sees his chance. And in that moment, his desire to prove himself reached its terrible peak.
Yes!
It's going to be okay. I'm calling for help. Please, I need immediate assistance. Sorry he hurt you.
Little did Noah know how many consequences this would trigger, like his father blaming the wrong person and reaching out to Richard.
Already that your father-in-law acts like a glorified ranger and involves your son in hunting, but his bragging has now caused my Noah to...
Wait! Involves River with what?
And now the secret about hunting that was kept for 8 years was revealed.
I had one condition. One for my son staying here. Absolutely no hunting!
I'm an adult. I can make my own decisions.
I'll call you an adult when you pay your own rent and taxes. While you live under my roof, you will listen to me!
What seemed like a terrible ending
Your phone magically erased all the contacts again?
River. Nurse Ellen was helping me with it, but she said she doesn't know how these old-fashioned phones work. It was just a very long pause.
ノアはクソって